Why am I becoming emotional? I don't understand. Why am I telling all this?
It's okay.
Okay, fine.
Please be yourself. It's okay if you're emotional.
Then the struggle started. The real struggle started. Things were not happening. Few films were announced. And at the last minute, they used to cancel the project. Every single time that happened, it was like for your Gen Z audience to understand, it was like a big breakup for me. Every single time that happened, it was like a heartbreak. I was always wanting to become a lead actor, so imagine how big a decision it was for me to accept a character, because throughout your journey, everybody said, you're a hero. I'm like, okay, ye nahi ho payega. Now that I'm in a place where people watch me, I behave very responsibly. I don't want to send any kind of bad precedence into the audience or the kids now that a lot of younger audience are interested. If not for Karthik Sir, I would have not believed anybody else, because he has a great sense of storytelling. Because this is a very ambitious film to make. If somebody would have told me the same story, I would have said, how would you make it in this budget? So just because he's so experienced and he has a visual storytelling sense, we went all out. We wanted to make this film look on par with international films.
Hello everybody, I'm Rudrani and welcome to Spotlight Sessions podcast, the place where you meet your favorite celebrities, get to see a side of that you haven't really in the past, know so much more about their work and about their talent. So excited to have such a guest today in my podcast. Someone who's from outside, made his space here, continue to do things differently. And trust me, he has such an interesting journey. I'm talking about the very talented Teja Sajja joining me. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for having me over here.
Of course, I'm very excited. Like I said, we are meeting post HanuMan.
Yeah.
And wow, how that changed your life. I think anyone who watched the film cannot deny the fact how talented you and Prasanth are.
Thank you.
And what a contribution that is to the Indian film industry. We are in the post HanuMan era, right?
That's a big word. That's a big compliment. But thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
It is. And I want to know how that truly changed your life. Is how different are you post, not just the success, post doing a film like that? Because I see that even with Mirai, I see there is that besides the rooted cultural angle, there is a spiritual or religious angle attached to it. So I want to know, has that really deeply impacted the Teja I see in front of me?
On a human level, yes, ma'am. I have a... I think I can say I had a 360 changeover on a human level. But in terms of profession, I don't think much has changed. Yes, I have a bigger platform today. Yes, I know that if we deliver something good, people across the nation are ready to watch our films. But nothing has changed. I have to work as much hard. I have to make sure we build interest amongst audience. I have to make sure we deliver the right product, the timing, the release, the promotions, everything is the same. The struggle is the same. Everything is the same. Only thing that has changed is on a professional level, now we have a bigger platform of audience ready to watch our film, and a little credibility amongst audience and amongst the makers to make the films that of my choice. That's all on a professional level. Yeah, on a human level, I think I have definitely turned inward. There's a lot of thinking that happened inside myself after such a humongous success. I was 28 last year. So by 28, I was all through my journey, I was trying to... I was waiting for that one Friday, and one big Friday. I had many Fridays, and touch wood, most of them worked in my favor. But you always aspire for that one big Friday, no? That happened, and then I turned inward. Yeah.
You said inward. Does that mean spiritual or religious as well?
Yeah, both.
How?
I think I've started looking at the greater purpose, started looking at life from another angle, started questioning about the number of lives that we must have had or many other things. when in chaos, it was always about getting that one Friday, or it was about work, it was about proving myself, it was about proving to everybody who said that I cannot or who were trying to pull me down. But then once it happens, it is like, okay, so what now? What am I trying to do? Whom am I trying to prove? That's not the game. One thing is for sure, I like my job a lot. What excites me is listening to a story and bringing it to life, and that on that big day when the lights are turned off in an auditorium, you are ready to watch the film. It's like a baby being delivered. Babies are made in 9 months. Films are made in 1 year, 1.5 year, 2 years. So I have more emotional journey with my films as much as you have with your baby whom you're carrying. I'm carrying my film for 2 years or something. So that is what I'm excited about. I'm not anymore trying for fame, or not going behind the stardom, not going behind anything, ma'am. Not money, not nothing of that sort. I just like the work I do, and I want to deliver something good and get credibility amongst the audience. That's it. That was the change that happened. Yeah.
That's so wise. और मुझे लगता है कि काश मैं आपकी तरह इस तरह के इक्विलिब्रियम जिस कहते हैं एक पीस स्टेज में रीच करूँ. You look peaceful to me.
No, ma'am, I'm not.
You know, inside is chaos.
Very much. I'm still trying to get there. At least now I know that I'm not peaceful. That
You're okay with it?
I'm not okay with it. I'm practicing. I'm trying to get better.
Okay.
Which I didn't even know when I was in full chaos. Now at least I know that I'm aware of it.
How things go bigger. हम अभी बात कर रहे थे कि आपके लिए कैसे ज़िंदगी पलट गई.
हाँ.
मिराई के साथ मुझे लगता है लेवल अप और भी हुआ है.
हाँ.
ट्रेलर देखा मैंने, और ये भी नॉर्थ में डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन करण प्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं. करण के साथ ये कोलैबोरेशन आपको लगता है कितना बड़ा और बना सकता है नॉर्थ, मिराई का प्रेजेंटेशन नॉर्थ में, और you know, like this is just the beginning of bigger things.
I hope, ma'am. We are delivering something that is relevant across age groups. I mean, a 3-year-old kid will enjoy Mirai as much as a 75-year-old person. It has fantasy, action, adventure, everything. And it is a film that is relevant across languages also. So it's a universal film, first of all. I'm really, really happy and thankful for how kind and sweet Karan Sir is. He has just seen I don't know him personally. I just met him a couple of times before this. He has seen the content. He loved it. He said, Teja, you need a bigger platform. काश आप लोग मुझे आपका कंटेंट 4-5 महीने के पहले दिखाए तो और भी बड़ा प्लान कर सकता था. लेकिन अभी भी आई एम वेरी हैप्पी दैट ही इज़ कमिंग फॉरवर्ड. ही इज़ पुट हिज नेम ऑन द फिल्म. इट शोज हिज कॉन्फिडेंस ऑन अस, एंड आई होप वी लिव अप टू इट.
सिर्फ करण नहीं है जो आप पे कॉन्फिडेंस दिखा रहे हैं. हाँ. रजनीकांत सर ने बहुत पसंद किया है मिराई के ट्रेलर को.
ट्रेलर, हाँ हाँ.
एक्स में लिखा था, वो फोटो लगाया था ऑफ कोर्स. और दैट्स एक वो अलग लेवल का वैलिडेशन है, बिकॉज हमारे ही सुपर हीरो एक और सुपर की तारीफ.
ही इज द ओजी सुपर हीरो. राइट.
Let's talk about Rajni sir and the love he's shown you guys.
Yes, ma'am. Even Chiranjeevi Sir has left a big message to me after watching the trailer.
What did he say?
He left a big message saying that he's very happy and he's confident that that the whole team is going to deliver something big yet again, and he's happy for me. I feel really validated, and it feels like a full circle, ma'am. I have started with his film, and now these kind words coming from him. He's such a busy man. He has 100 things going on. He's watched the trailer. He took time to wish me all the best. That means a lot for me. Yeah.
And Rajni sir?
I didn't get to talk to Rajni sir. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying like.
Yeah. Of course, ma'am. Of course, it means a lot. I mean, all these people when they see somebody trying really hard to get there, when they encourage us, that means a lot. Yeah, definitely.
I'm assuming you're a Rajni fan, so.
Yeah, of course. Who in the country is not Rajni sir's fan, man?
That's true.
Yeah.
You have good taste, you're a Rajni fan. आपने बात की becoming a full circle for you with Chiranjeevi Garu's comment, right? I want to ask you something. Can you tell me how it must have been for someone like you? क्योंकि आप completely यहाँ इस दुनिया से बहुत अलग दुनिया से आते हो, simple खानदान से आते हो, right? And from that background, you started working in films. For people who don't know, it is a fascinating journey also, and also not really easy. तो मुझे जानना है वो शुरुआत कैसी थी? और फिर as a child actor that you were working on the sets, how was it for you from this boy who comes from a very simple family, then getting engrossed and doing many films? ऐसा नहीं था कि you were a one film wonder. तो उसके बारे में बात करते हैं.
My parents have no connection with films. My cousin brother has taken me out when I was 2 years old to buy me some toys, and one of the I'm not sure whether the director sir or the direction department, whoever have seen me, identified me over there, took few pictures and presented a bunch of pictures to Chiranjeevi Sir along with mine. So out of some 40-50 pictures of the child, that's predominantly over the child actor, that film, that particular film. It's about father and son relation. So out of the 50 pictures, he had picked my picture and he said, I want this boy. And then they've tried to reach my parents. My parents were actually shocked. They were like, who are you guys? How did you, when did you see my son? He's 2 years old. Why would he act in a film and all? Then slowly, first they were hesitant. Then the producer of that film, Dattu Garu, Dutt Sir is Kalki's producer as well. So Dattu Garu has convinced my father, I suppose. Then that's how I got into the picture. And of course, everybody in Telugu states, we have humongous respect for Chiranjeevi Sir and his work. And Dattu Garu and Chiranjeevi Garu coming together was a big thing back at that point of time. It was the biggest budget film. It was the most hyped up film. And they were very kind and sweet to convince my parents. And my father, I think he has told me once that he didn't want me to get into that film. But Dattu Garu, it seems he said one word, that you never, my father's name is Ramakrishna. So it seems he said, you never know Ramakrishna, maybe maybe his destiny is this, maybe you're stopping it from happening. And then he was like, okay, chalo, this is a big thing. He's got an opportunity, why should I stop it? Let him do, let us see. And then that film went on to become a biggest blockbuster. And from then on, I didn't look back. I had many films. I did about more than 50 films as a child actor.
And with the biggest people.
Yeah. And as he rightly said, it turned out to be my destiny that made my journey. So that's why I have that amount of love and respect towards Chiranjeevi Garu, that he has just picked my picture that day and made my career.
But it was your destiny.
I think.
In a way. But after that, what you did was truly your journey.
Yeah.
बहुत लोगों को ये लगता होगा जो नहीं जानते आपके बारे में, उनको लगता होगा यार अगर इतने बड़े बड़े स्टार के साथ एज अ चाइल्ड एक्टर काम किया तो बहुत ईजी हुआ होगा, पर आपकी जर्नी ईजी नहीं थी और वो आपकी जर्नी थी. आई थिंक दैट इट मेक्स एन इंस्पायरिंग स्टोरी. तो लोगों को थोड़ा बताते हैं, लेट्स टेल देम अबाउट हाउ डिफिकल्ट इट वाज फॉर यू एज वेल पोस्ट दैट.
First of all, Rudrani, I don't want to glorify my struggle.
Sure.
I'm just telling because you have asked for it.
But I can tell you a reason why I asked. Can I? Maybe it'll help you tell me.
Yeah.
My whenever I ask this question to an artist is to only inspire others. There are many others who come like you from the industry who think I will never be able to make it. But I feel like one more story, one more Shah Rukh, one more Teja always helps them think, let me be patient. That's the reason why.
Okay, fine. After I stopped acting as a child actor in 2007, I guess. My last film was in 2007. I had a very long break. Then by 2013-14, I started giving auditions. I was 19 years or something, wanted to get back into films. So all the child actors who have turned lead actors have started their journey again in 19 or 20, when they were 19 or 20. So I was also worried that, okay, if it gets even more delayed, people might forget the child actor impact that I've had on them.
Yeah.
So I started giving my auditions, going from office to office. So while I was a child actor, all the stars, all the big directors, they used to say, oh my God, you're so talented. You're the next hero. Are you ready? And all the child actors have this, that it is granted that everybody around you will keep saying, you're the next hero, you're the next hero. So you never know when you have actually made up your mind to become a main lead actor.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be easy because I've worked with all these directors, producers. I can make a call, go and meet them at least. Then I started my journey. Then after a year or so, I realized, okay, this is real business. People will only invest money on you if they are planning to make a film and if you are apt for it. And you have to work good, and you have to be suitable for that part. Then the struggle started. The real struggle started. Things were not happening. Few films were announced, and at the last minute they used to cancel the project. Few had budget issues. Few had somebody calling up them and saying, "Why don't you cast my son? I would invest some money." Few wanted to cast somebody coming from a family after finalizing me. Okay, this is all after finalizing me. Openings were happening. Opening of films were happening. Like, every time something is finalized, you have that utmost satisfaction. You're happy. You almost go off until the pre-release event speech in my mind. Okay, I'm sleeping on bed. I'm like, okay, this film is over. Now I'm giving the pre-release event speech. My film is released. The posters on. I used to imagine this. My posters are on the streets. My Friday is coming, and I used to imagine every single scene that is narrated to me with me in it and how I am performing. So it's a lot of dreams, and finally you get a call saying that somebody else is casted. Somebody called up and said that they would invest some money, or somebody else have called and said, why don't you take that actor's son, or something like that. Okay, I don't want to elaborate about it. Then every single time that happened, it was like for your Gen Z audience to understand, it was like a big breakup for me. Every single time that happened, it was like a heartbreak.
So you must have been very depressed.
Very, and very frequently that happened. Probably for every 4-5 months, something like this used to happen. I try for that 4-5 months, for that one day, okay, it's starting, and suddenly they say that you're not part of it. So these things kept happening. And by 7th or 8th time, I'm like, I lost interest only. And I lost interest in the sense, I was not excited. I'm like, okay, chalo, hone do. Agar hoye to, tab baat karenge. So I went into that space. And that also made me turn very pessimistic. Okay.
Bitter a little bit.
Pessimistic as a person. Like, okay, ye nahi ho payega as a person. So then I was waiting for that one opportunity, and one day I got a call from Suresh Productions for a character in Oh Baby. So that was a Korean remake. I didn't know who was directing it. I didn't know who was acting in it. I didn't know Samantha was part of it also. I watched the film. I was always wanting to become a lead actor. So imagine how big a decision it was for me to accept a character, because throughout your journey, everybody said, you're a hero. I'm like, okay, ye nahi ho payega. Let me become a character actor. Let me prove myself. Why am I becoming emotional? I don't understand. Why am I telling all this?
No, it's okay.
Okay, fine.
Please be yourself.
Yeah.
It's okay if you're emotional. I'm getting emotional.
Okay. So
we are proud of you, Teja. I want to say, come.
Yeah.
We're proud of you.
So I made Oh Baby. I was part of Oh Baby, and Samantha was very kind. She wanted people to see me more than her, and she pushed me in all the promotions everywhere.
I love the fact that you are emotional right now. You don't have to feel awkward, because this is a true emotion, which is why your journey, this view in the poster behind is going to be so special. So then she helped you, and
she pushed me as much as possible. She was very kind enough. It was her film, but she said, listen, it's important for Teja more than me. Let him be the front face for the promotions, and she pushed me. I have utmost love for her and respect for her. She's a very, very dear friend. And then Prasanth Sir has made Zombie Reddy. We made the first zombie film of Telugu.
Love it, by the way.
We made Adbhutam, which was the first parallel times film of Telugu. We made the first superhero film of Telugu. Now we are making, I cannot say the first action adventure, but yeah, in a long time, this is the first action adventure film in Telugu. The journey has been great. I think after all the things that I've said, I'm really happy and satisfied that I have made all of this by myself. Only the journey has shaped me into this person today, and all the choices I make today are because of the journey that I had
Absolutely.
over there in that point of time. So yeah, that's about it, ma'am.
I want to take a moment to give a shout out to Samantha and Prashant. We
Yes.
need more secure and more actors like you, more directors like you who truly support talent and nothing else. And so it's a moment I would like to give them a shout out as well. And of course, like I said, very, very proud of your journey. You mentioned Mirai. One thing that we loved, which I loved about Hanuman, besides the story and everything, also was the graphics, right? And the amount of money that it was done in. It was very important at that time for you all to keep it
Correct.
in that budget,
Correct,
right?
correct.
And you all were appreciated. You all were being compared to bigger films with massive films, saying that look at HanuMan's. In Mirai too, the first thing is the fact that you all have kept the budget tight, but you all have made it a live action thing. That means no CGI.
Correct.
Less CGI.
Yes.
I would say. No, I don't think so.
I'll answer that. Yeah.
And I feel that is humongous because I remember even then you all said that we want to keep it, I want to make it an experience, we want to do, you have stuck by that thing even in Mirai along with I'm sure the producers and director. And of course it always helps when you have someone like Karthik Sir who is a massively popular cinematographer.
Correct.
I'm sure that has helped in that. So, my question is, how was that and how is it still sticking by that principle and making it work?
I think this will be my journey in the industry. I will always try to stretch above my limitations to make something look even bigger than what is actually possible to make with me. Okay. I hope I made it clear.
Yeah, absolutely.
So when Karthik Sir has narrated this story to me, if not for Karthik Sir, I would have not believed anybody else. Because he has a great sense of storytelling. Because this is a very ambitious film to make. If somebody would have told me the same story, I would have said, how would you make it in this budget? So just because he's so experienced and he has a visual storytelling sense, we went all out. We wanted to make this film look on par with international films, on par with the real big budget films out there from Bollywood or from Tollywood. So for that to happen, in our limitations and our limited resources, we had to go and shoot everything live action by ourselves. So if you're watching train sequence, we actually went to Sri Lanka, took a whole bridge. There was nothing CGI in it. If we had to, everything that you watch in the film is actually done by us. There are no body doubles.
Even the sequences in the mountain, which was very difficult.
Yes, we went to
my
Himalayas.
God.
We went to Nepal, we went to Bangkok, we went from place to place, and we made sure the film looks really big. And also we wanted to give that experience to the audience that it is really happening. Everything is really happening. So yeah, we've done, there's a lot of VFX, but the VFX is not involved in the locations or in terms of body doubles or anything. In that portion, VFX is not involved, ma'am. But VFX, we've used it for the creations. Like if you see that
The explosions may be a little bit.
yeah, explosions
Yeah.
and the creation over there that you see behind you. That is something I think we are
Correct.
attempting for the first time on Indian cinema. You can create a tiger or a lion or a monkey because you have a reference to it. So this you don't have a reference.
Correct.
So we have created it from ground zero. So these are the VFX portions that we have used, but predominantly it's live action, everything live action that we have done.
For people who don't know, and because I have less time, I'll try to wrap in the 10 minutes, but I have to mention this. You have, in your younger days only, have done scuba diving and horse riding and all that training,
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
martial arts. And I don't like, everybody keeps asking you, will you only do superhero films? But I feel like inherently there's something connected because you were always so interested in all of this. And finally, look how handy it comes in for you now. Especially because you're somebody who doesn't want to use body doubles. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not because I don't want to use body doubles.
No, not don't. In the sense like you want them to You want them to feel it, that you
feel
are doing
real.
it.
Feel real. Yeah. Feel real is one thing. And also in the limitations that we have, there's no time or room for error, or we cannot go back and shoot that sequence again if it doesn't work with body double. There are 100 different reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you said, as you rightly said, I think everything is connected.
All the scuba diving and martial arts and everything is coming,
Yeah.
has been used.
Has been used. Yeah.
But you know what the interesting part is, I've heard that, because we are talking about Prashant, we have to mention him a little bit, that he is amping it up in Hanuman too, from all the little buzz that I hear. It's interesting because you'll have the very talented Rishab Shetty joining you guys.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
He's playing a lot on one.
So tell me a little about that, because I know he again is like you, his script sense is fantastic. He recognizes where it is. So he'll only be part of stories that are good. So I want to understand how that came on board, and give us a little teasing about how Hanuman 2 is, again, like Mirai, you've taken it to another level. I have heard it's going to be bigger there as well.
I think the entire nation will be proud of that film. It's just about sheer talent and commitment. Everybody involved in the film needs to be committed to that film and should give in their 100%. There's no language barriers. That is why we are collaborating with Rishab Sir from Canada. And I'm very happy for whatever is happening. And I'll leave rest of it for Prasanth Sir to talk. Yeah.
But it's been a wonderful change for him as well. It changed both your lives, I said, because he was collaborating with, he was trying to, I hope that happens with Ranveer for Rakshas. And one day I hope I get to see that. And he, I think, deserves to work with everybody and with you also. In between, you're looking at me saying, yeah, with me also.
No, that's not. That's not true. Actually, I'm really happy that he's flying high, and we will collaborate once again at the right time when the stage is really grand and big yet again. And yeah, that's it.
But you have a wish list?
Wish list
of anyone that you want to work with, if that was possible.
Of course.
I want to hear it. Let's put it out in the universe.
Wish list is so big, so big.
Can we name a top 3 kind of a wish list and put it out in the universe?
From Telugu, I want to work with Sukumar Sir, Trivikram Sir. There's a lot of them. If I name one or two, it will be a problem for me. But
And all. At the end, you can say that.
and all. But you know what? What is the funny part? Sorry.
Okay.
When you said put it out in the universe, I was watching, in COVID, I guess, I was watching Karan Sir and Shah Rukh Sir hosting IFA or something. So I was spellbound by the wit and by the spontaneity, by the language, by everything, by the class that they were portraying on stage. And I for a second, I thought, I should also learn this. I should also try to practice this. Then immediately I felt, why do I actually need this? I will never be going to national audience anyway, and I will never have a chance. Why? Okay, chalo, leave it. Then look at how it turned out. Today I'm sitting here in sitting here in Bombay with you, promoting my film for Hindi release with Dharma presence, and also I have hosted IFA after that.
Oh my God. Listen, I'm going to have a chat with you. I have a few things I want.
Sure.
You have to put it
out in the universe.
Put it out in the universe for me also, Teja, please.
Sure.
Also, so you watched Karan and SRK, Karan's tick mark.
Shah Rukh Sir. Yeah. Let me put it out in the universe. I would love to be a part of film with Shah Rukh Sir, and also host a show along with Shah Rukh Sir. Yeah, fine.
I know you're witty and you're very real. I think I'm sure you'll kill it along with him, by the way. But yeah, we're talking about such fantastic human beings and talented actors. When you're younger and you've worked with them like you have, I know you're more perceptive. You are very observant as well as children.
Yeah.
Tell me a few things that you observe from the names that I'm going to tell. And how has that kind of impacted you because you work with them? Of course, you've spoken so much about Chiranjeevi Sir. What about, Mahesh Babu?
Mahesh Sir, not many people know, he's also very, very witty. He looks very silent, but he's very witty. I worked with him on his first film and second film.
Yeah.
And I was also quite young back then. See, I would want to tell one thing. All the actors who are standing at top today, Mahesh Sir, Prabhas Sir, Tarak Khanna, everybody who is standing at top today, I have worked with them, and also I have seen the commitment and seriousness that they put into their work, and that has definitely impacted my way of looking at films, or when I get an opportunity, how much I have to put into it. So I always feel after becoming such big superstars, Mahesh Sir or Prabhas Sir or anybody, if they are putting in so much, what should I be doing? Get to a bigger place. So that's always on my mind, and I tend to give 110% every single time I have an opportunity to deliver something. Yeah.
People Media Factory
Huh.
is obviously making this film. It made Eagle.
Yes.
And during the promotions, you and Ravi Teja had a very cute conversation. I was just going back to that conversation.
Huh.
And I thought it was so sweet of him to look at you and say that we are very proud of you. For someone who's not from the industry, to have these people believe. Because the conversation about you asking him. You were doing it obviously for People Media Factory and all. It was such a sweet conversation the way he said, we are very proud of you. What a moment. Would you want to talk about that?
Ravi Teja Sir has also come from no background.
Yeah.
I'm extremely close to him. Not many people know that. So, in the sense, we talk at least twice in a week. So he's very, very happy for me. Once the trailer of Mirai has released, he's immediately called me. I was still on stage. He's immediately called me and said, "You guys have killed it. Just go sleep now. Relax." So he's a very chill person. He doesn't take things.
He's very funny.
He's very funny, very chill. He doesn't take things too seriously. I try to learn that from him, but no, I'm exactly opposite to him. I take things very, very seriously. That's about it.
I already got your idea of how you look at fame, because you said you don't, you don't take it seriously. I'd like to end it,
Not that I don't take it seriously. I take it very, now that I'm in a place where people watch me, I behave very responsibly. I don't want to send any kind of bad precedence into the audience or the kids, now that a lot of younger audience are interested in the kind of films that I'm doing. I don't want to influence them. And I make sure I make very clean films so that the kids will not be impacted. So I take my fame responsibly, but I'm not chasing fame.
Wonderfully put. Yeah. Thank you. So I'll end it by asking this only, that today when you're sitting here in this position, it is a position of privilege also, which you have built for yourself. How do you look back at your journey? What have you, if you had to sum it up for me, what would you say? What have you today observed sitting here, going through whatever you've been through in life and releasing this live action film?
Rudrani, to be very honest, it's not a privilege. To make a film of my choice is privilege that I'm excited about. But other than that, I think there's a long way to go. I'm just beginning. I'm not content. I'm just satisfied of where I'm standing today for all the work that I've done. And I think not just my hard work, I think universe has helped me. Audience love has helped me. There's God's blessing. So I consider all these things. I don't credit myself for where I'm today. It's a long journey to go, man.
And we are going to be cheering for you, Teja.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. That means a lot.
Absolutely. I had so much fun. Thank you so much for being who you are.
Thank you.
And I really hope all your dreams come true, because we are going to be there to watch it. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Lordani.
Thank you.